everyone, and why am I gonna cry already? And welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new here, my name is Callum. Wow, emotional already. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new here, my name is Callum. Nice to meet you. Don't know why I'm crying already. What a bitch. But I basically wanted to come on and speak to you guys and take you through this process, which is going to be the next 3 weeks. We're currently 18 days out. We're currently 18 days out from flying to the Dominican Republic, where I am gonna propose to Billy. Wow. Ooh. I don't know. This is a really weird one because for the longest time I've been like, am I like mentally there? Am I old enough to be doing this? I'm literally 23, like in my head I'm actually about 12. But I feel like now feels so right, and I've been with Billy for 5.5 years. 5.5 years. I've lived with him now for a year, and I literally didn't think it was possible to love someone as much as I love that boy, and honestly, I felt like an absolute crying on the internet. For the second time, this is how I felt when I was moving out, but it just feels so right for me to do this. Billy would do anything for me. He's been there for me to pick up the pieces with. He's been there to pick up the pieces every single time I've ever felt down, whether it's to do with things that have gone on in my family life, in work life, with friends, financial, literally like, I do not have enough amazing words in my vocab to tell you guys like how much of an amazing person he is. He's like my biggest inspiration in life. Like, everything he does is amazing. Let me go and try and compose myself and come back because I look like an idiot. Right, I think I'm okay. He will go above and beyond for me every single time. I literally, before I even clicked record on this camera, I had the worst goosebumps I've ever had in my life. There is not a single negative that I can put on Billy's name. Like, everyone that ever meets him loves him and speaks so highly of him, and it really just shows that you could literally meet Billy for 2 minutes and would be able to recognise that he's literally one of the most kind, selfless, beautiful people inside and out. And I couldn't imagine doing life with anyone else, and I am so lucky. You knew like Billy personally, you would know just how amazing he is, and there is no other person I have ever met that could even comprehend or be anything of the sort. He makes me the happiest, feel the safest. Right now just feels so right for me to do this. Like, I thought about it for the longest time, and then when we booked the Dominican, which was almost a year ago now, like, I knew this would be the trip where I was actually gonna do it. So we're currently 18 days out. You might think I'm silly, but I haven't actually bought the ring yet, and for a very good reason. I cannot hold my own pace. I actually can't. I need to leave it as long as I can to buy the ring, otherwise I will just blow the cover. I know I'm going to be an anxious, sweaty mess the second that it's in my possession. So the longer I can go without having it, the better. I know exactly what ring it is. He's not a jewellery wearer. Very recently though, oddly enough, he's bought himself rings, and I have tried my rings on him and like just done little things so I can ensure the ring size is right. He bought these rings from ASOS and I'm so annoyed because I was like, he was like, oh, I don't know if I like them, and I was like, oh, switch them round, like come here, like let me switch them round in your hands, like sometimes that can make me feel like, oh, like I can determine if I like a ring better because it might look better on a certain hand or whatever, a certain finger. And there was one of the rings that fit his ring finger so perfectly, like so perfect, and he sent it back because he decided out of all the rings that was the one ring that he didn't like. So I need to get onto his ASOS to just double check what size the ring was that he's returned. It'll be his returns, so I'm probably going to do that on his iPad when he sleeps one night. But like I say, he's not a big jewellery wearer, so like, and of course, shock, we're both boys, we don't want a big rock, okay? So I'm gonna get him a Cartier love ring with To the Moon engraved, because I don't know if I feel about this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, I can always cut it out. But basically, like when we first started seeing each other, there was like a lot of complications. Billy wasn't really out this gay, and this is another thing that I found so special. Like, he literally came out as gay so that I could go to his graduation because he didn't want to graduate without me there, and that was like such a big deal for him because literally no one had any idea. Like when I came out as gay, it was really just no shock. I was a raging homosexual from the get-go, okay? Billy was not. Also, I really need a haircut. I'm trying to keep it long for my Halloween costume. Irrelevant, see, I'm rambling. Yeah, so I'm gonna get, what was I saying? Yeah, the story about To the Moon. There was just like a lot of complications, and he did like, and it was just a bit of a hard, rocky start of a relationship. Like it wasn't plain sailing from the get-go. I basically just put a really cringy quote on Instagram. I was young, I was like 18 at the time, okay? And I put like this quote on Instagram and it said something like, if something could make you happy, like it's worth risking everything for. Just something along the lines of that, right? And I put the song To the Moon over it. And he's always said, when he read that, that was like that is when he realised like he fell in love with this. Is it cringy? No, I'm sorry, it is what it is. And we've always like shared that song, so that is why I'm gonna engrave To the Moon in the ring. Backstory. I basically need to get this done in London because if I order it won't come in time. Yeah, but I am actually in London on the 4th, 5th, 6th and the 2nd, 4th, 5th and 6th. So I'm either gonna do it on the 2nd, the 4th or the 6th. One of those dates, preferably the 6th, so that again I can go without it, because this is the thing now, when I travel I'm going to have to travel with the ring. So when, oh actually I could leave it at Anna's, I'll leave the ring at Anna's, that's where the ring can stay put. But yeah, so I just wanted to do a little bit of an introduction to this vlog. It's been a long introduction and I'm sorry that I just cried the whole way through, very emotional. Let's propose, I guess. See you in a second. Good morning everyone, I hope we are all good. It is the next part in this wonderful video. The day is Wednesday the 4th of November. Billy obviously doesn't know this, he's working in the office today, but I am currently about to go and get on the train in the next 10 minutes and go and meet Billy's mum to basically ask if she would be okay with me proposing. I already know, fingers crossed anyway, hopefully, that the answer would be yeah. I honestly love Billy's family so much, and they become like my second family so fast. So I actually feel surprisingly okay doing this. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. It's just like a type thing. I'm also wearing this one ring because this is the ring that fits Billy's ring finger, and I need to go and get it sized to double check what size it is so I can order the ring. I'm really gutted because I hoped that I would potentially be able to get the ring from the Cartier boutique in person whilst I was in London, because actually tonight I'm going to London until Wednesday, but I just physically won't have time. I can't go any earlier to London today because I of course need to go and meet Billy's mum and then repack all my kit for this shoot for the next 2 days, and then the shoot ends at 6 every day and the Cartier boutique closes at 6 every day. so I just will not be able to make it work unless I was to stay over till Thursday, which I can't do because then I also have work on Thursday. So what I'm going to have to do is get the ring sized and order it. But just to double check, I did really want to go and get the ring engraved, as I mentioned probably in the last clip, but I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm really scared that it's not going to fit him, and then once you've had the ring engraved, I believe you can't return it. So I want to get the ring just plain, check it, like double triple check it fits him. If it doesn't, of course we can exchange it and get the right ring size for him, and then once we've done that, hopefully go together in person and have it engraved, which I think will just be really special. But that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take you guys along. I'm probably not going to film me, of course, asking Billy's mum kind of propose. It's a bit invasive, do you know what I mean? And I also want this whole process to be very personal as much as I want to take you guys along with us, because you all have been the biggest support to mine and Billy's relationship ever, and we are always so thankful for it. You always show us so much love and it means the world to us. So I do want to take you guys along, but I also kind of want to keep it somewhat private just for us, because I feel like that's really special. Someone's texting me. But on that note, let's go and meet Billy's mum. I need to get the train. Oh, I've just realised in the midst of everything, all birds, and just being chaotic and a little bit nervous, I've locked myself out of the apartment. I've left my keys in the apartment, like 100% have, so I'm gonna have to try to get let in when I get back, which is just another thing to add to my day, yay! Is it gonna start? Maybe. Oh, we're on an angle. I'm with Billy's mum. Billy, say hi to your mum.
Hi, son.
I just asked Michaela the question. Of course, she said yeah, thankfully.
Of course I said yes. 1,000,000% yes.
So we've had the ring sized, I think, I hope. I know what size it is. So I'm gonna order it now. I am now in the train toilet. So bougie. That was so lovely to sit and speak to Billy's mum about the plans, and she was really emotional, and so was I, and it was just such a lovely moment. I literally love his family so much. I hope you can hear it. I just feel a little emotional right now. I don't know if you can see this. It's done. It's really happening. I feel a little sick, but I'm so excited, and I really can't wait for Billy to watch this back. We've just been, I think I explained this, but just been and got this ring sized, and we know we've ordered the right size now, so fingers crossed everything goes to plan. And yeah, 16 days until Billy gets to see this and finds out. I've been planning to record stuff. Guys, I feel sick. Billy's ring has been delivered. I've just had the DHL notification, so I'm gonna go downstairs and get it, and then we can like unbox it together. I'm kind of shaking a little bit because this is so real. So let me run downstairs and I'll be back. The house is probably such a mess behind me, but Billy, I don't know if you can see that at the top there. It is the 7th of November. Your ring has come. I've had it sent to Anna's name and Anna's address. Let me first have my mum. Right, let my mum answer and then we'll open it. They said secure. Even my really sharp knife isn't cutting through it. Just feels very real. I said, I'm kind of sad because I've always wanted this ring. I kind of don't want to open it from this, but I obviously have to.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna keep this for memory, so like the paper off it. I'm gonna put it in my little thing that you got me when I can. I feel like shaking opening it. Right guys, I'm gonna pack this back up and take it down to Anna's because I cannot have this in the apartment. Do I just practice now, like? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Billy, will you marry me? What do I say? I love you so much. Will you marry me? Would you marry me? Can we be engaged? What do I say? I'm terrified. It's so much later on now. The ring is at Anna's. I'm whispering because Billy might walk in literally any minute. And it's literally like I would love to be like to him, I've had the most exciting delivery today. Like, I can't believe it. And this was the whole reason I didn't want to get the ring until as late as possible. Because now I know it's downstairs, like, I just want to share that with him so much. And I obviously can't. But yeah, anyway. See ya for the next update. The next update will actually probably be, I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something. But yeah, bye guys. Hi Billa. We've gone from long hair to a haircut. We're back at long hair because it's the 13th of November. Was originally planning to be doing, were you married, Matt? On the 20th. Granted, we got there on the 19th. Billy told me today or yesterday we do arrive on the 18th. Meaning we're gonna share our proposal date with my niece and nephew's birthday, because as much as I'd love to wait it out, one night on holiday is all I can do. So then we can enjoy it. We can enjoy the holiday and have the best times ever celebrating for the rest of the days. Because I always said I was going to do it on day 2, and the 19th is day 2. I said this to my mum on the phone, shall not be drinking. I'm going to have to get mocktails and pretend they're cocktails and act drunk. Because I know full well what I will do is I'll get back to the room and I'll be like, oh, by the way, Billy, I've got something in here. Rummage through the suitcase, be like, be married, mate. Not the way I want it to go personally. And I don't think he'd really want that either. So it's going to be the 19th. And also tonight you're at your mum's and I've got the apartment to myself. Very rare. So I'm sat editing the video so that after this happens I can show you. I'm so excited to even just show you the video. I think that would be so nice. Hey, I've cried a bit even just editing it. Love you so much, and I miss you. This pillow is you for tonight. Miss you already, love you, bye. Also forgot to mention, why am I whispering? He's not in. Also forgot to mention that the other night I came in and I'd had a drink and I was showing Billy something in my photos, and like the idiot that I am, I had a picture of the ring in my photos, and I don't know if you've seen it, so I had to play it really cool, because my best friend had just bought a Cartier ring at the time. I was like, oh my god, did you see a ring? Like, so good, obsessed with it. Took a picture of it on my phone. I'll show you later. To try and blend the fact, if he did see it, that was his ring. And I've also been going to mods, oh, you're gonna propose to me in the Dominican. Little does he know.
Guys,
hopefully little does he know. I'm gonna be the one doing it.
Who's watching? Guys,
So,
it's finally
surprise.
time for the ring to come back to my house, and I am not loving the idea. I'm currently at Anna's. As you can see, she's packing. She's going to, where are you going tomorrow, Anna?
I'm going to the Tourney.
She's going to the Tourney. And I fly on Monday morning, which we thought of every which way, but we just feel like it's probably the safest option for it to come home tonight.
I've kept it safekeeping. I've tried it on a few times.
You have. When does your vlog go out?
What one?
When you open the thing off me this morning.
Well, we'll go out next Sunday.
You can leave the guard thing in.
Oh my god, because it'll be done.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. But I didn't say what it was though, because I clocked, because I didn't obviously know that. Like, but I can re-explain in the morning when I vlog.
I basically got Anna just like a card and a candle and a little bit this morning for being my first guest on Payton's Billet, and on the bottom of the card I wrote like, and thank you for being my guard, because I hate the fact I've got to take this home. The ring has in fact been in Anna's office since it arrived, so Anna has been my guard I could vomit. And then we actually googled the safest way to get an engagement ring on holiday. And one of the things it said in a shoe, and I think I like the sound of that because me and Billy don't wear the same shoe size, it's not going to go in my shoes. But there's probably going to be one more update, and then it's go time. 2 days to go, and I'm going to be an engaged person. It's kind of crazy.
That knocks me unwell. I've been I was going to say ring bearer, I've not been ring bearer, I've been ring guarder.
Not yet. Anyway, but yeah, so I'll see you when I see you. The way this has been filmed on about 50 different cameras at this point, phone clips, G7X clips, Anna's camera's clips, my other camera's clips, phone camera clips, it's been a lot, but thank you so much, Alice. Really, really guttingly didn't want to tell Billy's best friend, Alice, that I'm going to be proposing, but she was coming round tonight and I have to pack this ring away, and it's been giving me the worst anxiety. I just don't want him in the house when I do it. I don't want to do it when he's asleep, nothing, on the off chance. Alice is coming round, she didn't want to go out tonight. She didn't want to do anything. She was just coming around to chill. I had to mess her before and be like, Alice, I'm so sorry, like, I didn't want to be the one to tell you, but I need to hide a ring in my case, and I can't have Billy in the house. Please, will you tell me you really want to go out? And she's come round, casually dropped it that she wants to go out and get something to eat, and she has cased him about everything, and he's like, that's on Deliveroo, She's like, but I really want a Subway, and I hate getting Subway delivered. She's been the best. She's really fucking helped me. So I'm sat now, currently trying on all my clothes. Thank you, Byron. And we're gonna pack the ring. It's in here. I literally texted Anna this morning as well, like telling her where I put the ring, in case I forgot. It's here. It was in a PR box.
You all ready for the holiday?
The question is, are you ready for the holiday of a lifetime? Are you excited?
Yep.
Are you super excited?
Yep.
Are you as excited as you should be?
Like you do, find the beauty in my imperfections, remind me of them too.
Billy's left his camera in the room. I'm really hoping he has no idea why we're actually going to watch the sunrise. Because I'm going to ask him to marry me. Terrified.
Like I'm the only one in the room, even when I'm hard to love. We love me for the both of us. When I feel I'm not enough, you love me for the both of us. Will you love me, baby? Love me. Will you love me when I'm hard to love? Love me for the both of us. I know I'm lucky. You'd rearrange the stars in the sky and tell me how you see them sparkle in my eyes. I never had someone choose me every day. On the nights when I don't love myself, you love me anyway. You still make me feel like I'm one in a billion.
Officially engaged? What the fuck?